When I was an undergraduate biomedical engineering student, I actually didn't know what I should be doing during my summers. So if I could do it all again, this is what I would do in order of importance over every summer. My first priority would be to try to get a summer internship. And I know that that's kind of the default thing that people tell you to do, but it's actually very hard to get an internship, especially after your first year of college when you have zero experience. So the advice that I would give you now is to apply very broadly, even apply to fields that you don't necessarily know a lot about, because an internship is a learning experience, and to apply extremely early. Oftentimes, the internship cycles start almost a full year. So a lot of people start applying in August of the previous year for the next summer's internship. And I actually didn't know this until I was a second, third year. And also, what I would do to increase my chances of getting an internship is to use my connections. So maybe you have like a super distant family friend who works in your field, or if you have a friend of a friend who works in this field, or maybe you met someone just at a coffee shop who works in your field, talk to them and see if you can try to get any kind of opportunity through your connections, because getting an internship through connections is often a lot easier than going the traditional route. If the whole internship thing doesn't work, that's okay. If I didn't do an internship, what I would do is try to do research over the summer. So you can do this multiple ways. You can actually do research at your own university over the summer, and there's typically some fellowships to apply for to get paid for it, or you can be paid directly through your lab. And this is what I did for one of the summers that I was in undergrad. And this is especially beneficial if you want to go into R&D type fields, or if you want to go into grad school in the future. Research is almost a prerequisite to get into graduate school. And something you might not have known about is that for research, you actually don't need any experience to get in. And two, if you don't want to do research at your home university, there are programs that you can apply to called REUs that you can essentially do research at another university, and it's like typically a fully paid experience, and they like pay for you for travel and everything, and you'd go do research at a different university for a summer. And I think this is a very good opportunity for a lot of people that a lot of people quite frankly don't know about. The third thing I would do over summer is to start a passion project. Honestly, I think this might be one of the best things you could do for your own personal goals, but sometimes this might not be the best strategy for your career. It's extremely high risk and high reward, because oftentimes, especially now with AI, a lot of people like vibe code their business if they don't like get into an internship. But if you can publish something or actually get some investor funding doing your passion project, I think this is actually a great opportunity. And some other things that I hear a lot of people talking about to doing over the summer that I actually don't typically recommend to people is one, taking classes. I don't think you should do this unless it saves you a full academic year of graduation time, and taking a summer job unrelated to your field, like working as a cashier or a waiter or something. I wouldn't do this. I would much rather you work an internship or